What's going on, guys? My name is Yellow S2K and I'm playing some MX versus ATV Reflex, and this is another custom track review. We are at the Dirtpark compound made by Monster 704, and it's a really cool spot. Ooh, a little hip. He did a really great job with this compound. This Supercross track may look familiar. I actually did a review of this very recently, so make sure to check that out. I'm only going to put like 2 laps on it because it's kind of cool. He listened to feedback, mainly being that the ruts just weren't that usable, so he improved on those. He said, you know, I don't know, I didn't really know what I was doing, and he improved them. So that's so cool. It's just kind of like a win-win for everybody, and sweet that these guys are listening to feedback. But yeah, just a really cool, simple little Supercross track. A lot of the insides I actually don't even use, but I'm going to try to hit this one right now. You got to rail that one, and you can actually hit this big quad landing all the way to here. I'm sure a lot of you guys have watched my other video, but just cool to have a compound with a Supercross track and a Nationals track in it. They're both relatively short tracks, but they're both well done. I never hit that line that I just hit there, but just trying to show off these inside lines for you guys. I'll just hit one lap how I would like. You can see you actually drop down into that rut, and before you wouldn't at all. Just makes them a little bit more usable. This is another rut that I usually don't grab, but let's hit it. Why not? Go outside here since I cased a little bit. Let's do one more quick lap, and then we'll go do a few laps on the Nationals track, which is more what I wanted to show you here, since obviously I've spent some time on this already. This one, I cannot grab that freaking rut to save my life. Then we'll go outside just to hit the quad. You gotta hit it. Actually overjumped it there, but no biggie. So anyway, this is just same. Know what I'm saying? Just ruts, a little bit more usable. And one thing to mention also is that the skybox is different, and it just honestly looks very nice. Just some big puffy clouds and stuff, maybe a storm coming through. But anyway, Nationals track. This is what's all new that I really wanted to show you guys, and I've actually put a few laps in now that I feel pretty comfortable with this track. I was gonna do it blind, but I just didn't like my riding, so I figured screw it. I'll put in a few laps, get used to it, and then do a little review. So this is actually my favorite section right here. This little step up. I lied. That's not my favorite section, but you can see it's just really cool. Some options inside, outside. Hard to clear this table from that inside line, but like I said, the ruts are usable now. I'm assuming. Oh, I always forget about that. Okay, so you got to actually nail this jump and kind of almost nail that little wall, and you land on here. It's kind of like a big hip. Easy to forget about that for sure. And it's kind of hard to figure out the angle since it's so blind. But you can see it's just well done. Lots of different dirt textures, not dirt textures, but I guess different bumps and whatnot to make it a little bit more realistic than just completely flat. You can see even just like the grooves on that little lip. I love this. Just throw some big whips there. Step down. I usually just kind of cut across here, and you can actually clear the entire thing. It's really hard, as you can tell. You got to carry a lot of speed, so I usually don't clear that entire gap there. I don't think it actually saves you a lot of time. This table's big. You really got to hit that right before. I'm riding a little sloppy now, but I'll put in a few laps and hopefully get a pretty clean lap by the end. I like this little double before the step up, even though I kind of blew it there. I'm going to go a little bit slower, get on the brakes, just catch this inside. You can see the ruts are very usable, so. Don't need too much speed for right here. You can see that's just about what it is, but you can hit it nice with a big old whip and stuff, but that's the gist of it, since I messed it up first lap. The ruts are still different. I have to say that. They are just different. They're not like anybody else's ruts. They are still difficult to grab, but they're usable. You know, it's just different, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. You gotta do that every time. You gotta just let off, give it a little blip, and then throw a big old whip over that step-up triple. I lost my back in there. But you can see it's a short Nationals track, but it's actually a lot of fun when you kind of figure out some of the the tricky spots, it's a hell of a lot of fun, to be honest. Totally blew that, but no biggie. Cut to the inside here. So when I said this is my favorite section right here, I actually was thinking about a different section, and I'll at least make that clear. Jump in here, and you can just do a little double and catch that inside. Pretty hard line to hit, but it's if you hit it right, it's just got a lot of flow, and I don't know, I love it. It's very cool. So that's kind of what you're wanting to do there, a little bit more than any other time I've hit it. I love the elevation changes. That's very hard to hit nice and smooth here. So this is my favorite section. A little flat track corner into a step-up triple. Fun to throw whips over that. Then you can kind of scrub this a little, even though I didn't. Blip, triple. That's just my favorite section. I just love it. And even this step down here, it's a lot of fun. Finish line I'm not too crazy about, but you can clear that whole thing. You can see it's possible, but you just got to really nail that. But anyway, guys, that's the gist of this track. It's a lot of fun. A little short, but can't complain when he gave us a Supercross and a Nationals track all in one spot. That's always cool, and I wish more people would actually do some compounds and some fun stuff like that. There's actually a big crazy line you can hit. You may have seen it on Dio's channel. I'll probably do a video of that in a bit. Just to kind of show you, it's like a line in between the tracks kind of thing that's just like got some big gaps. It's really not that big of a deal, but awesome that he added that in here. But anyway, guys, that is this track. Let's see if I can hit this one more time. Kind of how you're supposed to. A little short. You can actually carry a lot of speed through there if you want. But yeah, guys, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, until next time, I will talk to you later, guys. Peace out.